Jackson, and welcome to my Patreon video on walking bass lines part 1. Now, you should be familiar already with playing your chords on the guitar using the 3rd and 7th, like this. There's some chord forms that I already gave out or that are already published that you should know about how to play these chords. So, they're 3-note voicings. We're going to play the root, which is in this chord is C major 7, the 3rd, and the 7th. And you should be able to separate those notes actually and play them together. So in this key, you should be able to play it all the way up 1 octave, each diatonic chord, and back down. This is starting on the 5th string root. These are all your chords diatonically, which is C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5 without the flat 5, and then C major 7, very last chord. Okay. Now, my exercise is actually to play a bass line that alternates between the 1 and the 5 of the chord. So we go C, into the 5 on the 6th string, back to the 1. And then you would play the 3rd and 7th as half notes. Remember, a bass line always is on a quarter note, or walking bass line is a quarter note. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you would actually play this bass line. You would go up the scale and do that. So let me play you exercise number 1 at a tempo of about 90 beats per minute. Exercise number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's exercise number 1. We're basically playing the 3rd and 7th as half notes and the root and 5th as bass notes, like this. And then playing the 3rd and 7th on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? You can actually also hold the note out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Etc. Okay? In example number 2, we're going to take the 3rd that we played here and play the same thing but an octave higher. So you're going to have this voicing now. Okay, which is very common too. You should be able to play this up and down the neck as well. And back down, of course. All your diatonic chords. It's exactly the same exercise I played for you earlier, but with a 3rd an octave above. So here's exercise number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, exercise number 3, we use the same notes as example number 1, but we're going to use a syncopated rhythm. We're going to hit the first beat as a dotted quarter note, and then on the end of beat 2, we're going to play an 8th note. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Exactly like that. And we're going to do that bass line below that. So this is a little trickier because you're going to get some coordination with your right hand to do that. Either you can use finger style. Da, da. It's actually the Charleston rhythm. Charleston, Charleston, Charleston. Okay? It's the rhythm for a Charleston. Actually, that's a very common comping rhythm. So that's how I would actually play a lot of my comping rhythms as well. Here's what exercise number 3 sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, exercise number 4 is the same thing as exercise number 2, but using that same Charleston rhythm, going up the scale. Here's exercise number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was walking bass lines part 1 for the 6-string guitar, using the 3rd and 7th, and this one an octave higher, using the 5th string root, using an alternate bass line between the root and the 5th, going up diatonically in the key of C. So remember, when you're practicing all this kind of stuff, to transpose to all keys, because you should be able to do this in any key and switch between 5th string root and 6th string root. I'm going to be showing some 6th string root bass lines eventually on my other exercises here on my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ron Jackson, and my Patreon is www.patreon.com/RonJacksonMusic if you want to take $3 lessons and up. Have a great day. Bye-bye.